you know what, I haven't done in a while. I haven't sat down, I haven't watched any videos in a while. So you know what I think we should do today? We should go over to the PC and watch some YouTube videos. I really do enjoy to see what the good old spirited people of YouTube are up to. So let's go take a look. Whoa, oh, hello, we're at our sub box. And in the sub box, we get a lot of entertaining content creators who say a lot of entertaining things. And it looks like Onision has uploaded an entertaining video called PewDiePie. I was asked to react to PewDiePie's last video. So let's sit back and go for an good old reaction video. I can't contain myself. I think we're just gonna have to get on with it. Let's just go.
PewDiePie shocks the world with controversial tweets, and this right here is when I completely lost faith in PewDiePie.
Right, no.
And I'm not trying to say
he's doing it again,
guy or anything like that.
No. He's doing it again. He's alleging that another person on YouTube is a nonce. I just wish we could go an entire month where Onision doesn't allege that a big YouTuber is a dirty, stinky nonce. That would be very nice. Hello everyone, how you doing? And welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about Onision being a big, old, silly bastard. He's recently been slandering the biggest YouTuber on the platform, PewDiePie. But before I go into any of that, I would just like to say congratulations to PewDiePie and Marzia on their engagement. It took fucking long enough, but it finally happened. And now we've got that over and done with, let's take a look in the video in which Onision says some pretty fucking vulgar things in which he slanders PewDiePie. Now, Onision uploaded a video onto his channel which was originally a live stream that was titled, I was asked to react to PewDiePie's latest video. And that's funny because I searched Onision react to PewDiePie on Twitter and nothing's come up. Just absolutely fucking nothing's come up. It's almost like you're doing this for attention and nobody actually wanted it, like most of the videos on your entire channel, but let's just get into this anyway.
I addressed that. I just want to say, like, people have a lot of accusations out there about me. Like, they'll say, oh, you rate people of a certain age, and it's actually I rate people of all ages.
Well, I guess that makes up for it. I guess rating a few people of age and a few people underage, it's fine if you do both. No, that's not how it works. Could you imagine if Jimmy Savile came out in his defense and said, oh yeah, lads, I may have fiddled with a few kids, but I dated somebody who was 18, so I guess it's all right. It's just not. It's really not. It's such a pathetic argument. It's not how it works in Onision. Having the attitude of, oh, I did this one bad thing, but I also did this good thing, so that makes it all right. That's an attitude which just doesn't work in the modern world. But let's just move on to see what else he said in this video.
Whatever. Anyway, but my point is that a lot of people they'll take something and they will act like they'll only take the smallest section of it and act like you did something that you didn't, which is target people.
Wait, but you did do that. You deliberately targeted people who were looking for your validation in your Onision Rate series. And yes, majority of the people in the Rate series weren't underage, but it doesn't mean all of them weren't, and I think if one wasn't, then the whole thing should just be stopped. But no, you just continued to make more videos in the series and denied any wrongdoing whatsoever.
Well, this girl's like 8 out of 10. Yeah, solid 8. But Greg, what if she's 15 years old? Well, last time I checked, we're allowed to have opinions about people.
Just look at that smile. Imagine that. Imagine that being at the end of your bed at 3 a.m. That is the fucking stuff of nightmares. It's scary. I'd fucking run. I'd never come back. It's genuinely scary. He is so creepy. I simply don't understand the logic of the video so far, and we are 2 minutes in. We're 2 minutes in, but let's just continue to see what this shit show brings us.
This right here is when I completely lost faith in PewDiePie. And I'm not trying to say, PewDiePie's a terrible guy or anything like that.
Oh, I'm not trying to say he's a terrible guy, but allow me to say some terrible things and imply he's a terrible guy to make you think bad about him. I'm showing you an image with no context whatsoever about the joke, but don't worry, lads. I'm not trying to make you think he's a bit weird. I'm not doing that. Please don't dislike the video. What? It's absolutely ridiculous that Onision is claiming that he's not trying to make his audience think bad of PewDiePie. Look at this absolute fucking loser. He needs a haircut. He probably needs a wash. But guys, don't worry. I'm not criticizing his looks. I'm just being honest.
Or anything like that. What I'm trying to say is that even if you're joking, this sounds real. It's one thing to just say, some people are creeps and blah, 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 but another to say, that everyone has their tricks to access that stuff.
I love that he doesn't show the rest of the argument, so I went and dug deep and I found the original article, and the media that constantly try and slander PewDiePie, ruin his career, and ruin YouTube as a platform, even they said this was a joke. The article is titled, PewDiePie shocks Twitter with controversial paedophile joke. Because it's a joke. It was basically a form of dark humour, which PewDiePie has been known for doing. And yes, this one joke wasn't exactly funny. It was from 4 years ago. But comedy is subjective, so who really gives a fuck? Onision, can you just stop dropping hints that you think somebody is a paedophile? You did it with Shane Dawson, and now you're doing it with fucking PewDiePie. Out of everyone on the platform to do it to, the biggest one? Do you have any logic or morals? What is this sick mindset you're in to keep calling these big YouTubers pedophiles? And people may say, oh, why is it bad he's only doing it to big YouTubers? It would be bad if he did it to everyone. Yes, that is true. Falsely calling someone a pedophile in any situation is horrible. But in this situation, it could also damage the entire website if an article, some news company like the Wall Street Journal gets a hold of this. Can you imagine? PewDiePie, alleged pedophile. No. That would be awful, because he clearly isn't. It's clearly slander, and it would clearly damage everyone on the platform if that ever came out. I feel like I've said this around 3 times now, because this is probably the 3rd time he's alleged this information, but then he just doesn't stop chatting shit. He continues.
I think I said that to him, because he's so rich, you know? Like, he should be, you know, like, donating to charity, and just, like, starting a charity.
He raised money for charity. He raised $1 million in 2015, and he raised 1.3 million in 2016, so I don't actually understand your argument here. All you needed to do is do one Google search, even just go on his Wikipedia page, which has an entire section dedicated to his charity work. How little research have you done? You have over 2 million subscribers, probably combined more than 3 million if you put all your channels together. You'd think you do some sort of research, or do you just not care? You just not care about your channel, about your fans, is that it? But when he actually criticizes the video PewDiePie made, because we haven't actually gotten to that, he hasn't reacted. He's just randomly started alleging this information about PewDiePie. The points he actually makes about his video are fucking hilarious.
Going through it, and a lot of times I criticize through videos when these sort of things happen. We don't need to get into any names, okay? When I first received my first bit of...
Who's Edgar? God, I don't understand this man. You're trying to say that you don't have an ego, right? Or at least you're battling with your ego, right? You're trying to say, like, you know, I don't try to drop names or anything like that. And then you drop a name.
It's his dog's name. What? It's his dog's name. You just need to do one Google search. If that, just do a YouTube search, man. It's called a joke. Do you not understand what a joke is? A joke is when you make somebody laugh. For example, your research. Your research makes me laugh, considering that you make about 0 fucking attempts to do any research whatsoever. That is an absolutely brilliant joke. Just use Google, Bing, Yahoo Answers for fuck's sake. Just find out who Edgar is before you criticize. Because in my eyes, if anyone's going to criticize anyone or anything, do some research before you actually make the critique. I'm not going to criticize anyone or anything if I don't know anything about that subject. For example, I'm not going to talk about Australian politics because I don't know fuck all about Australian politics, but I will talk about American and British politics because I feel like I know quite a bit about that topic. The golden thing about research is that it gives you an extension to your knowledge that can make you not look like an absolute bellend when you're trying to present an argument. Maybe take that advice, Onision, and use it well.
Humor, sexual jokes for kids, and inappropriate...
Did he say sexual jokes?
No,
you mean you told jokes in front of an audience that involved, you didn't like do actual...
Don't do it. Okay, so he gets back to the subject and he just drops the nuclear bomb.
Where he says everyone has their tricks to see 12-year-old, yeah. See, I feel like if you don't ever do that, you're never going to say that even as a joke.
Is he really saying this? Is Onision insinuating that PewDiePie, Felix, has used Snapchat to get photos from 12... I feel like I'm watching shit spout shit to create more shit. His argument is based on one tweet from 4 years ago, which is based on dark humor that he apologized for and confirmed was a joke, and even the media said was a joke. This is just a complete reminder of when Onision hinted that Shane Dawson is a pedophile after Shane Dawson made some jokes that were taken out of context.
I think, I don't know what it is, but Shane has always had a weird relationship with children in the past. I've always been a little... there's nothing that sticks out.
He's used that information to allege that Shane Dawson may be a paedophile. It makes no sense whatsoever. If he genuinely believed that and wasn't lying or taking things out of context, he would have said it before this massive scandal about Shane Dawson, which was complete bullshit, came out. I don't understand how someone like Onision can actually get away with this stuff. When people say Onision isn't as bad as everyone says he is, I think he's tried to ruin people's careers by calling them the worst possible thing. How is this person considered not that bad? I would personally take legal action against Onision if I was PewDiePie or Shane Dawson, because this is a bit more than chatting shit.
So people recommended this video to me because they think that this applies to me. But the problem is that you guys don't realize how much I do look at myself and say, yeah, you're messed up and this and this way.
Now, I don't think that's the case, Onision, with videos like this.
Hello, this video is meant to be an overdue apology. I, some time ago, said some very negative things about people of a certain height. Before I continue, I just want to say there are people who are watching this expecting an apology about a different subject.
Or how about the video titled, I will not apologise for being right? You never apologise when you're in the wrong. You harass people, you attack people, you slander people. You're just in general a bad person. I don't think there's anything good about you being on this website. Honestly, Gregory, my advice would be take a long, hard stare into a mirror and just look at the sack of shit that you are. Don't just take the piss out of how I criticised you in the past. Actually, take something from it and don't do this. He's basically one of the biggest losers on this website.
Okay, that was really hurtful. Oh, how am I going to recover from that? Oh, I know, karaoke. I'm such a loser.
Maybe ask yourself, why am I a loser? Why does nobody on this website like me? Why does everyone criticize me? Because you clearly don't understand why these things are being said. Maybe it's the false PewDiePie allegations, maybe it's the fact you want to lock people up in your basement, or maybe it's just you're a fucking creep. But after all of that, he continues to slander PewDiePie and allege that he may be a nonce.
To this day about PewDiePie is how he could say that about a 12-year-old and how he could say that everyone has their tricks, even as a joke. Because what would compel a person to make that joke? Like, I would just like to know what was going through his mind, because that's something I would expect. And I want to establish something I established before. It's very important. The people who prey, the people who target these kids, they are people who are liked by the community.
Wait, so because of one joke from 4 years ago and the fact he's one of the most liked people on the internet, he's a paedophile? That is so beyond fucked up. I can't even explain. I can't bring words to contribute to how fucked up this is. And let me just clarify a few things. He doesn't believe anything he's saying here whatsoever. He's just doing this to be controversial and get attention. And I know people will now say, well, you're just doing this and giving him more attention. And the reason for that is he has a very young and impressionable audience. Well, the audience he has remaining are very young and impressionable, and they might not realise what Onision is saying is a lie. They may genuinely leave Onision's video thinking that PewDiePie, the biggest YouTuber on the platform, has a thing for 12-year-olds. How fucked is that? To me, that is beyond fucked. I think Onision genuinely needs to apologise formally on his YouTube channel or just on Twitter to Shane Dawson and PewDiePie. Now, there are more things he says in the video, more nitpicks and critiques he makes, but I don't really care about that. I just wanted to focus on the main points, the main slander that he makes. My conclusion is, in my eyes, Onision will never change, but I will never stop continuing to call him out when he says things like this, because he shouldn't be allowed on this website. Why are YouTube allowing somebody to allege that their top creators are pedophiles? It shouldn't be allowed. I'm sure he's breaking the YouTube laws, and he's definitely breaking real life laws with slander. But that is the end of the video, and if you did enjoy this video, I really do appreciate it if you subscribe and if you like the video, because things are a little bit downhill, and that is my own fault because I haven't been uploading much because of university. But yeah, I really appreciate shares, likes, and subscribes. It means the world. And if you want to let me know your thoughts in the comment section, go straight ahead and comment anything you want. And I have a little announcement. I have some more things coming on my Patreon. Now I have more time on my hands, more videos, possibly streams, more interaction in my Discord, in the Patreon Discord. So yeah, big things are coming on the Patreon, and I appreciate anyone that has pledged to that so far. If you want to go follow me at Twitter, iNeverTV, or Instagram, iNever, or follow me at Snapchat, iNever. All links are in the description, but I would like to end this video by thanking my Patreons. Big thanks to Leslie, Shauna, Christian, Bugger Badger, Cubeson, Amy, Ghosta, Devin, James, Michelle, Quack, Dora, Sophie, Joe, Ali, Anna, Logan, Rebecca, Cyber, Rochelle, Maya, Billy, Zombie, I don't know, Brian, Carl, Creepypasta, Rob, 05, Majestic, Rockstar. Thank you so much for supporting the Patreon. Your support means the absolute world, and I promise more things are coming, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.